What goes on, people? Welcome to Den Night, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Lightning Collection Color Swap 2-pack with Trini as the Red Ranger and Jason as the Yellow. This was a kind of like a comic book event in the Boom Studios comics. There are other swapped Rangers. I don't know if those figures are going to be coming out, but for now this is what we got. Some art on the sides. There, look at kind of what each comes with. Got some decent Jason and Trini head sculpts. An updated, didn't get to focus. It'll be better once it's out of the box. But a more show accurate Red Ranger helmet. Got all the weapons, the effects. It looks like each of them come with 3 different versions of the Blade Blaster, which is kind of cool. That's a pretty generic effect piece. These I'm not sure about. I'll have to look at them closer, but overall, nice looking set. Nothing special on the side. So, with that said, let's get these 2 out of the box. And here we got them both out of the box. Just a quick look at the bags everything came in. Pretty generic, as opposed to the Street Fighter ones I did in the other video. But also I thought it was kind of strange that they came with their civilian heads on instead of the helmeted heads, because I think most people would pose them with the helmets, but I don't know. So I think these are actually meant to be effects maybe for the Blade Blaster, since unlike the early releases, this one has a hole to actually put an effect piece in, which is nice. Like I said, 3 different versions: holstered version, blade version, and then blaster version. Very nice power sword in my opinion. Picking up a lot of glare, but good amount of detail. Trini comes with 2 grip hands, and they are correct. Oops, a left karate chop hand, and hopefully a right fist. So, kind of weird mix, but it is what it is. The new updated Red Ranger helmet. And then the effect piece for the sword itself, which I like. Fix her foot. Pretty nice sculpt overall, and actually this is a pinless one. Are they both pinless? They're both pinless, so updated Mighty Morphin pinless figures too, which is nice. Her belt looks a little unusual, honestly. Looks too big. Decent paint app on her, pretty well. It's not a terrible Trini face likeness. Might actually be better than the original Yellow Ranger release, but not bad at all. I know the hair thing's more of a comic look, but the short hair kind of look, but overall, good figure. Jason, of course, comes with the 3 versions of the Power Blaster again. I'm going to say again, I think this is a Power Blaster effect. The daggers, which are a little bent from the packaging, but I can solve that with a little bit of heat. No effects pieces for them, unfortunately. Again, the helmet's separate. Left and right grip hands, and left and right fists. Take a look at the male Yellow Ranger mold. Like I said, pinless. Pin looks pretty good, other than, I'll say, his head. His face sculpt is not that great. I don't know why the light's hitting him so weird. But At his hairline here, if it picks up, you can kind of see very sloppy paint job. I think my gloves are doing this too. I'm gonna have to go back to white gloves. But very, very sloppy on his hairline. Other than that, good set. So with that said, let's get them posed before we go in the showcase. So here we have them posed quick, and I have to say they were not fun. Trini still has the problem that most female figures have, and they're just not heavy enough, I guess I want to say. They fall over very easily. And Jason, that position his back foot is in, is pretty much stuck that way right now. It's just frozen in place. I didn't want to break his ankle, so once that softens up a little bit, maybe I'll change the pose, but for now this is the best pose I could put them with together, and I actually thought maybe I'll just leave them with their civilian heads for now, just to kind of like distinguish them as a color swap, even though the male-female body thing is kind of obvious, but we'll see. Oh, and I was wrong about those effect pieces. I could not figure out how to get them into the blaster. Maybe I missed something, but they did have slots perfectly for the daggers, so that's what they're for, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let's get them in the showcase. And I know I did say showcase, but I am not really going to get in the habit of putting all Lightning Collection stuff in the showcase. There's just too many of them and not enough showcase, unfortunately. So for these two anyway, they're just going to kind of go on this little bookshelf to the side, below the Yu-Gi-Oh! Showcase area, and conveniently next to a Power Rangers comic. I promise I didn't plan that, it just happened. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those YouTube things. Share this with any Power Ranger fans you may know, and as always, keep collecting. Bye.